Hey everybody, Cousin Jim going fishing today on the new Seaforth. Yeah. There we go. New Seaforth out of San Diego, out of Seaforth Landing. The Pacific Voyager is just coming in over here. They got a load of tunas. The tunas are getting close now. It's about time to start fishing for them. We're gonna have a blast. But today we're gonna do some deep dropping. All right, guys. Looks like the tunas are starting to get here. It's about time to get out and do some tuna fishing this year. Good little grade of tuna here. Sounds like they're on the night bite. I'm not gonna have time to fish for tunas on this trip to California, but we're gonna get out today on the new Seaforth, do a little deep dropping, see what we can catch down there on the bottom. There goes a load of tuna from the Pacific Voyager, headed up the ramp. Going great, man. So Max here just bought the Pacific Voyager, so he's going to be on it all year long. How's things going this year so far?
Really good fishing. We had limits moved from last night, or yesterday night. We had 7 over 100 pounds. It was very, very good fishing. We had 2-day limits on our first night, so good fishing. Hopefully it keeps up for a while.
So how many days a week are you going to run now?
We're probably running about 5 days a week now. It depends on the fishing. If it keeps up, we'll be running 7 days a week. Starting June 1st, we're booked up every day until the end of November. We have a few open parties in May, so we're waiting for that to
Okay.
start booking up. I have a 2.5 on May 1st. I just made that definitely go with like 7 people. And I'm going to put up 4 trips today, so hopefully every day soon.
Cool. Thanks, Max. Good luck on your new ventures.
Thank you. Good luck on the rock.
All right, here's the first drop of the day. Everybody's headed down. Looks like this might be the widest spot on the rail right here. Not a lot of room.
Cousin Jim.
Exactly, buddy.
Hey, man, I thought I recognized you.
You did. What's your name, man?
Mike.
Mike?
How you doing?
All right, man. We're out here on the new Seaforth, out of Seaforth Landing today.
Yes,
First
sir.
drop of the day, headed down. 16 ounces, headed to the bottom. How deep is it here?
I don't know, you tell me.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
I think I've gone through 200 feet. Looks like I got a black line there. Let's stop it right there. How many are there? 300. 300 just went off and we're still headed to the bottom. That's all I've got, is I've only marked 300. But we're headed down. We're gonna get some. So do you fish this boat very often, Mike?
I try to come out at least twice a year. I jump between this one and the Dolphin.
Yeah, they're exactly the same boat. You know,
Yeah,
they're
that's what I heard. They're sister ships, and I think the same person owned both of them. And I think Jason is buying the Dolphin. And yeah, I was on the Dolphin on Friday, this Friday.
Oh yeah? How'd you do?
Not too bad. Limited out on
Cool.
small rockfish. We were fishing the inside.
We are deep.
Yeah, we are.
I wonder if I'm gonna run out of line on my little reel here. If I do, I do. I don't think I will. This little Abbott holds a lot of line. I don't know how much, but we are getting down there.
For those interested, I just booked
a trip on the Pacific Voyager. It's 2 days, goes May 16th at 9 a.m. There are 14 spots available. You're there? And I believe we will get a hook booked up because they are now catching fish.
My arm's already starting to hurt.
No line left. Is it rocky here? I thought I felt a couple of bites on the way down, which scared me. Because I get down that far, you don't know if you have any line down. You know, you don't know if you have any bait left. Yep, that's definitely the bottom. Yeah, I just saw the Pacific Voyager loaded up on bluefin tuna.
Oh yeah, they have a nice,
and
nice haul.
Max just bought that boat.
What do they go out on, a day and a half or 3 days?
They were on a 2.5 day, and I just booked them for May 16th. It's a Friday night, so it's a 2-day trip. Yeah. I was surprised they didn't have a bunch of squid back there for us.
Yeah, we were told to buy some, that they weren't going to provide it.
Oh, they didn't tell me that, or I would have bought some.
I got that white bag right there if you want to grab some next to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. I like fishing squid better. I was.
Oh yeah, yeah. With the chovy,
yeah,
it might fall off before it gets to the bottom.
Right. That's. The struggle has begun.
So you put on easy mode.
There you go. Comes up easy. Takes forever. Yeah, when I went into the tackle shop, I asked him what we were doing today, and he said he didn't know for sure, that he hadn't heard from the captain. So then after that, I didn't get any extra information. Oh, I just had a little bite though. Don't know if he's on there or not. I definitely had a bite. I don't think I got a fish on though. Had one little thump. No, and I don't want to reel it up. Oh, this is one of those days that you just end up with a Popeye arm. Gonna have a great big pumped up right arm. There we go. Got a little fish coming up from the bottom. Oh, there we go. Some fish coming up. It was one little rock. At least we got there. We know there's fish here now. What do you think, Mike? You got one on? There's another one coming up there in the back. I feel some line. It looks like the three of us might come together here.
You guys are together. Can you see this run up here?
This could be exciting.
Here you go, buddy. You're right over here.
That was too easy. Okay, I got 100 feet to go. We're almost there, Mike.
Almost.
And I came up empty. You getting there, Mike? Oh, there we go. Somebody caught a big old salp up there on the front. That means the tuna will be showing up. All right, you got squid jigs on there.
Yep.
All right.
Timu special here.
Timu special. Cool, buddy.
Yeah, help yourself to some squid there.
Thank you. I certainly will. Because those anchovies didn't stay on. Did they cut it up for you?
Yeah, they did.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, so at the tackle shop, when I checked in, they didn't know what we were fishing for, but they told us to buy squid, but they didn't tell me that. But Mike right here, who watches my channel, said I could borrow some of his squid. Check out, there's a rockfish coming in.
Another one right there.
And another one over there. And do you have one on too? You don't know? Okay. It's hard to tell when they're that deep. I hope you got one.
They got some really stiff rods for the rentals too, so you gotta have your finger on the line to feel that bite.
Yep. We are down there. There we go. There's a great looking rockfish. Check that guy out. Woo! And there's a little baby rockfish floating away there. Came off of somebody's hook. There's a selp that was caught down deep. Oh, here somebody's bringing something up from the deep. Check that one out. Here it comes.
You go, guys. You grab that for you.
There we go. In one of my videos, I think I caught like 13 fish on one piece of squid without ever changing it. It just kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
I was out, I forget which boat I was on. There was a gentleman who had, he buys his squid at like the Asian markets.
Uh-huh.
And it's like purple. But I mean, that stuff, it's like putting a tire on your hook. It's so thick.
Oh yeah?
And he told me, he's like, it lasts forever. He's like, I rarely have to change my squid.
Oh, nothing, man. That's a long ways down there, huh? We're gonna do it again though.
We are.
And we're gonna get a fish.
Yep. No, wait.
So is your arm tired now?
Kind of.
All right, well, let it rest up because you're gonna get to do it again.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that was strange. I saw a couple of people carrying squid onto the boat and I go, wonder why they brought their own. There's always a big supply of it on the boat.
Right.
So now I know.
Yeah, before we left, I noticed that. And I asked the deckhand, I said, you guys gonna provide squid or? Nope, just anchovies.
I'll send the buffet down. I'll go grab 2 anchovies at the next stop and send squid and anchovies down. All right, everybody, that was the first drop on the new Seaforth. I didn't get anything, but people all around me caught stuff. We're gonna get them today. If you guys like these videos, hit that subscribe button. Okay, we're headed to the bottom again, and we know nothing will happen on the way to the bottom. So looks like we're all drifting up underneath the boat, which never feels real good to me. We just passed 300 feet. We're gonna just about empty the spool. We're down on the bottom. We'll have to try and get this dialed in. I don't have a feel for it yet. We are deep.
Yeah, guys, man, they're fishing those smaller rabbits with like 20-pound spectra on it and putting the jigs on them.
Yep.
They're fishing them with like 20-pound spectra on them. I couldn't believe that. They go 20-pound spectra really breaks at about 40, so.
Yeah, I think this is 30 pound that I have on this one. I've caught 100-pound tuna on this reel.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Is that a 2 feet?
Yes.
Have about to say, it's been a long day on single speed.
You know what? I hardly ever use the easy button on the tuna because
Is that right?
they're so fast. If they turn on you, you can't keep up with them. What the heck is that?
You pull that.
Okay, then let's just let it sit down there. Yeah, see, I'm slack as can be now after. Is that me pulling up on you?
Yep.
Yeah, see, I just got pulled down, but it didn't feel like a fish. Here come a couple in. I just had a bite. I got one, people. I got one. All right. Oh, here we go. Coming up. Thought you had one there, Mike.
You know, I think I got a tiny one on there, but
Yeah, I'm not sure what I got now.
there we go.
Oh yeah, Mike's on. We got that bite. Got the hook up going. Look at that rod bend now.
Sometimes if you leave the little one on there,
A big one will come eat it.
he'll either come eat it or he tries to, if he sees the other food, he wants to steal it.
Yeah, that's the problem with the. After you start cranking, you're never sure if it's still on there. These are not like catching those big old grouper in South Florida where you just get a fight all the way to the boat. All right, 300 feet just came on. We're getting there. Okay. There we are to get. We'll figure. Thank you. We'll be okay here. Come back under. It's the other way.
This way.
Yeah, here.
One more. And can we get on that side of you?
That looks like we're clear. Let's just follow Mike, see what he's got here. Here it comes, whatever it is.
Let's call it.
All right.
Double them up.
Doubled them up. Good job, Mike. Woo.
What number are you? Remember. I think I'm 20. 20. Thank you, boss.
All right, so Mike's fish just spit this guy up and a piece of squid. So you were fishing the squid, but you got both your squids, so he bit somebody else's. You mind if I throw him on my line here?
For it.
We'll see what happens. If you guys know what kind of fish this is, let me know in the comments, because I have no clue. Could be a little oarfish.
I thought it was like a lizard fish at first. Similar body style, but the
Man,
head doesn't match.
his head is hard. I can't even pull the hook through his head. We'll go sideways through the eyes. That's strange. I sent it down with one piece of squid And I got another piece of squid on there. Well, everybody's still fishing, so I'll head back to the bottom. All right, there's another rockfish coming up. And you got one on?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm tangled with you. Come, bring it on up, buddy. Bring it on in. There's another baccio coming in. I was tangled up, so I don't.
How do you like the event?
What's that?
How do you like the event?
It's good.
I've got one on order.
There.
Is it the MX?
This is the. It's either the MX or the SX. I don't remember which one. The MXL.
Oh, that's the one I'm getting.
It's the 2-speed. I've caught a 100-pound tuna on this reel.
So I'd like to use it for.
Looks like Mike got hooked up over there again. You got another one?
Yep.
There you go, man. Good job. All right, there's Mike's got another fish coming in. And I'm still headed to the bottom. Just lift him on in here, buddy.
That's yours, Wes.
Yep.
This?
Yeah, that's yours.
Oh.
I think it's yours, buddy.
That's
It-
yours, yep.
Yeah, it's definitely yours. What's your name, man?
Wesley.
Wesley? All right. Well, good job, Wesley. There you go. Father and son doubled up. There you go. Nice fish.
Thank you.
There's a few porpoises out there in the distance. Uh-oh. Either we're real shallow or I just got tangled with somebody. There we go.
Oh, that's yellow eye. Is that what that is?
Nice bust, dude.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Oh, you've caught a couple nice fish
Yeah,
today.
I did. I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Praise
I'm
God.
stoked for you.
Praise God.
So do you get out here very often with your son?
No, this is his first time.
Oh, it's his first
yeah.
time? So that was your first fish?
That was his first.
First fish on this
rockfish.
boat today?
First rockfish he ever got.
First rockfish. Good job. Everybody's got a cousin in Miami, and that's me.
Oh, okay.
Line up here, guys. Let's go get out really good there.
Oh no, I just got to the bottom.
Oh, wait a second.
Wait, we have to bring
Line them up there, please. Let's go get out another one here. If you just got to the bottom, give it another 2 seconds.
Oh,
Wait.
if you just got to the bottom, give it another 2 seconds? Okay.
Wait, Dad, just reel in.
You can
How you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
How many you caught?
About 4.
4? I've only got 1 so far. I've been in about 87 tangles though. So,
5. Oh my.
yeah.
Yes, I'm going to change that.
So are you using squid with those, or you just
I'm going to go with a shrimp.
you going with the shrimp?
Plastic, yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. Because I was catching a couple of them in this. So hopefully it will work.
I fish those fake squid a lot, or I mean shrimp in Florida a lot.
What do you catch?
I catch a lot of snappers on them and ladyfish, so they're pretty fun. All right, we're at the 3rd stop of the day.
Yeah.
Dropping to the bottom, fishing a pen reel here. What's that one there? Oh, an Akuma. I just took my Akuma in to them there in Ontario, and they completely rebuilt it for free.
Wow. They have the guarantee?
Yeah, a lifetime warranty on them. I didn't know it.
Oh.
Or maybe it's a 5-year warranty, something like that.
Mhm.
It's huge. There's lots of different techniques. Are you feeling a bite, or are you just jigging?
It's still dropping,
Okay.
going deeper.
You got another one on?
Yep.
And what was your name?
Jackson.
Jackson. All right. You still fishing that big old jig?
Yep.
300-gram jig down there?
Yep.
You know what kind it is?
Rip roller.
A rip roller. Okay, I thought it was a rip roller. I fish rip rollers almost exclusively for bluefin. Should I pull my rip roller out?
You should.
I should. Okay.
Just tip it with squid.
Just tip it with squid.
That'll go crazy.
I got a glow in the dark rip roller over there, I think.
Sure, that'll be even better.
Might work. There we go.
Hold on.
Nicely done.
Is that a baccio?
Nope, that is a Mexican rockfish.
That's a Mexican rockfish.
Yep.
All right.
What number, buddy?
Thanks.
2.
2.
Guess what, buddy? I'm gonna switch over to that rip roller.
Should.
You guys hooked up back here? There we go. Coming in, another one. Nice fish.
Nice one. I got you.
Oops, excuse me, sir. There we go. Nice fish, man.
Sorry.
Doubled up over here. All right, guys. We're having fun on this trip. People are catching fish. I'm going to switch over to the rip roller right now, though, because that kid has been catching them. There we go. That's how you do it. It was Wesley, right?
Yep.
All right, buddy. That is how you do it. Good job. Another nice fish coming in. There we go. That's a nice fish. Take that one every day of the week.
Come back for part 2 and we can see what happens when I switch over to that rip roller.